Okay, so this is a video by a guy named Toon Critic Y2K called Respect the Artist. Also, I want you to pay attention to the links. While it does include links to some templates and conventions for some reason, there are some things that aren't credited, and I'm going to be bringing that up quite a bit. With that said, let's watch Toon Critic Y2K's video. Hashtag respect the artist.
Hey kids, it's time for another good idea and bad idea.
AKA an easy way to frame one side as obviously right, in fact so cartoonishly in the right it's unbelievable, and frame one side as so cartoonishly in the wrong you'd have to look plain evil to side with them. There's a name for this, propaganda.
Yeah. Bad idea.
Watching a Toon Critic video.
Using an artist's work without permission and refusing to give them credit.
By the way, no credit on that Edge poster over there. And for that matter, what's up with this guy? Should I ask about the earrings? And are these pajama pants or are they leggings?
What's good, my amigos? Cartoons here, your Edgetola of reviews and charola
Please stop speaking.
is in the house. And
Get out of the house.
today, we're gonna talk about Pokemon. Boy, oh boy, I love this overglorified cockfighting anime, don't you?
No.
You know, the funny thing about Huh? Excuse me one sec, folks. Yellow.
I like how your headphone magically appears on your head out of nowhere. Because it rang. So that would be kind of annoying. Hey buddy, how have you? Oh god, this headphone randomly appeared on my head, on my ear. I mean, it'd make prank calls much worse. You could be out driving and then all of a sudden a headphone appears out on you. And you just swerve over and get into a crash because some kid wanted to ask you for you or prank call you. You know, it's just one of those things. It's not the prank call
Oh,
you.
hey, manga, buddy pow, buddy chum pow, what is up?
And then Manga's on the other end saying, "Stop greeting me! I have a point to make!"
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I found your art in Google. It's good stuff, man, good stuff.
If you know Manga Comment, why would you need to go to Google? Couldn't you just knowingly go to his DeviantArt page? This is kind of a false equivalence considering how Lily Pete, the person you're obviously parodying here, doesn't personally know Anime Christie, at least as far as I'm aware.
Huh? What's that? You're upset I didn't credit your art in the video? Seriously? Don't make such a big deal about it.
You know, I'm just wondering, did he credit that Edge poster back there, the person who made that? Of course not.
Why should you care about me using your art? It's like free advertisement.
Especially if there's an easily legible signature on there, which there was in the case of the person you're parodying, not in the case of what you're using to parody it, though. Whoops.
Now, if you want to be a knob about it,
The tip of a penis?
then do something instead of throwing a temper tantrum like a diva. Good day.
Good idea.
Giving credit to the artist instead of mocking them.
Okay, what's up with that guy's voice? It sounds like he just got back from a lobotomy. Or maybe it's a robot's bad imitation of a human voice.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that manga. I'll make sure that won't happen.
By the way, no credits to the person who made that Sonic the Hedgehog cover in the background that you're using as a poster. Just wanted to point that out. For that matter, what's over here? Is that water? Toothpaste? What is it? Also, I've said in the past that Toon Critic reminds me of Huey Toon more with how he looks. Am I the only one who sees it?
But again, see how simple it is to just give an artist credit?
It's as simple as making your weird earpiece just go away. Also, no credit to that person who made that CM Punk poster.
There are idiots.
Stupid idiots.
As opposed to all those smart idiots.
who take people's art from their
By the way, no credit to the person who made that DeviantArt logo either. You're walking on thin ice here, Mr. Toon Critic.
DeviantArt and use it in their videos without giving credit. Said persons also refused when
Persons! Persons! Persons!
asked to credit the work in the description too. Artists spend hours out of their day making something that someone else paid for, so the least that you can do is give the artist some form of respect or credit.
Wait, why are you saying they paid for it? Isn't that kind of a generalization? How do you know that artists didn't make that art on their own free will with no monetary gain planned? For that matter, still see no credits back here, Mr. Toon Critic.
It doesn't matter
Or here, for that matter, with the big DeviantArt logo.
if it's the thumbnail or if it's used for a few seconds to make a point.
Like that DeviantArt logo.
You give the artist credit, and you give the artist respect.
Oh, but Toon, why should I? I taunted Manga into it, and he totally fell for it. He's getting all fed up over just 5 seconds of screen time. Surely that isn't important.
Well, put simply, don't be a dick, cartoons.
You know, that should be on a bumper sticker somewhere.
Don't you get upset when your likeness gets put in a video?
No.
Bruh, I could care less. I can always just copyright strike them. That totally fixes the problem, right? And when it...
Wait, okay, so we all know Cartoons over there is supposed to be a parody of Lily Pete. So, explain to me what exactly he's parodying now. When did Lily Pete ever take down a copyright strike? Or take down a video via DMCAs? As far as I'm aware, never! So that wasn't a full re-upload. And even then, you can get angry at something and know the action you can take is illegal. For instance, you do realize that, right? Or is everything just, how do you like it? Don't really care. Well, that's still bad because my bad attempts at gaining sympathy failed. Run for the hills!
does, I'm gonna brag about it on Twitter so that everyone knows how cool I am, that I don't take crap from immature little divas who get their fifis hurt.
Yeah, in Opposite Land this would be acceptable, but
That guy's clearly from Opposite Land. Isn't... What?
there's a certain level of professionalism that needs to be had.
Professionalism. Like the guy with the My Little Pony OC and a Sonic poster in the background. I can see the professionalism just oozing out.
Yeah, like what? Tweeting at me a hashtag about respecting artists? Ooh, I'm so scared of a Weedle hashtag. Boy, it sure is a good thing I learned how to mute hashtags on Twitter. That just makes me look like the bigger person, right?
Okay, again, it's obvious you're parodying Lily Pete, and Lily Pete is obviously never cared about looking like the bigger person. She even said in the video on Anime Christie that bullies and jerks want you to look like the bigger person, so that way they can get away with their behavior.
Totally. And I can form my own cozy little echo chamber.
Okay, Mr. Toon Critic, let's see your little echo chamber. 248 to 14. By the way, I'm completely against echo chambers, and so are the 248 people who liked this video who are not in echo chamber, even though they're the vast majority. Whoops.
And surround myself with the people that care about me while everyone hates on me for it because I want them to. That
So you're calling Lily Pete a troll?
just makes me look awesome.
That
Hey, awesome as I wanna be. Hey, 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 awesome as I wanna be.
just seems like a real douchey way to treat artists and other people, though.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a good thing I'm
I mean, I'm just a nice guy.
not that evil anymore, huh? Whoever's like that must have the bitch switch on like 24/7.
So you're admitting this was a horrible parody? What's going on? So you're contradicting yourself? So wait, what's up with this thing? Why is this pony being stupid? and contradicting himself from earlier in the video. Is he admitting this is scripted? Is what?
I mean, honestly, who is like that? Who's that much of a jerk that won't credit an artist and tell them to suck it because they're right, will go out of their way to make everyone hate them, spouting a bunch of fancy words to make themselves sound important when really they're not, inciting violence, being...
Okay, let's go through all of this one by one, because it's clear he's still parodying Lily Pete.
24/7.
I mean, honestly, who is like that?
Him.
Who's that much of a jerk that won't credit an artist and tell them to suck it because they're right, will...
What if the artist is actively being unreasonable for 5 seconds of footage that fell under fair use?
Go out of their way to make everyone hate them,
So, a troll.
spouting a bunch of fancy words to make...
As opposed to me, I only use the most... Oh god, can't use the thesaurus. I only use the most simple words.
themselves sound important when really they're not,
I'm just gonna laugh at that.
inciting violence,
Okay, are you talking about against Anime Christie or against people in general? Because now you're just going on a completely different tangent. And for that matter, I debunked this bullcrap with Ink No Anticore, and I'm gonna debunk it with you too. Lily Pete only said that you should use violence as a last resort. You understand that? Okay.
being a narcissistic anarchist,
Okay, so you have no clue what anarchism is.
wishing death upon political figures,
Okay, I'll give you that one.
blocking anyone who doesn't agree with them so they're
Yes, as opposed to my completely natural echo chamber, which is just fine.
always in the right, practicing hypocrisy like it's a goddamn religion,
Okay, can I hear some examples of this?
bullying someone after they've made a truce to be the biggest dick possible,
Because they tried to... Hey, she tried to convince idiots she was the bigger person. And I'm an idiot, so I fell for it. Is what I'm hearing right now.
and on top of that, endorsing terror tactics.
Doesn't that already... Isn't that already set under wishing the death of political figures? Or at least heavily implied?
Man, it just makes you wonder why they don't build a wall on that side.
Oh, Canada's building a wall right now to get out, so the United States doesn't go over there. Tom Servo was right. The second time.
I think the word you're looking for that individual is ostentatious.
Oh, by the way, I'm against using big fancy words to make myself sound smart.
But yeah, it's a good thing people like that don't really exist. And if they did, then they're just cowards behind a computer screen.
Get it? You get what we're referencing here? Please get it.
I don't like bullies.
Unless they're helping me.
You know what we say to that? Hashtag respect the artists. Have a nice day.
This is some good music. I'm gonna play it. Anyway, so you know what I say to people like Toon Critic and Anime Christie or whatever her name is, Sapphire Heartsong or something or other. I don't remember what people's names are anymore. You want me to hashtag respect the artist? Well, the artist should hashtag earn that respect. Have a nice day.